You wake up before the sun. The barracks are quiet. Somewhere, a fire is already burning. You don't know where yet. You just know it's coming. By 6 a.m., you're checking your gear. Parachute, reserve chute, fire shelter. 60 pounds of equipment strapped to your body. Every buckle matters. One mistake here doesn't end in a bruise. It ends in a body bag. The radio crackles. A lightning strike hit a ridge 200 miles north. No roads, no trucks, no way in except from the sky. That's why you exist. You are the first line, the only line. You board the plane. Nobody talks much. You've done this enough times to know that silence is where the fear lives, and you don't feed it. You just breathe. The door opens at 3,000 feet. Below you, smoke rises. The spotter gives the signal. You jump. For a few seconds, there is nothing but wind and silence and the ground rushing up to meet you. This is the part people romanticize. They don't see what comes after. You land hard, roll, and unclip fast. The fire is close. Closer than the map suggested. Fire doesn't follow plans. It follows wind, fuel, and terrain, and all three can turn on you in an instant. You grab your tools, a chainsaw, Pulaski half-axe, half-hoe. For the next 14 hours, you will cut a line into the earth by hand. No hoses out here. No trucks, just muscle, sweat, and geometry. You are trying to starve a monster of oxygen using nothing but dirt. By hour 6, your hands are blistered raw. Your lungs burn from smoke that never fully clears. You haven't eaten. You haven't stopped. The fire roars less than 100 yards away, and for a moment the wind shifts. Everyone freezes. This is the moment every Smokejumper trains for and prays never comes. If the fire turns, you have seconds to decide whether to run or deploy your shelter and lie flat while flames pass over you at 1800 degrees. The wind shifts back. You keep cutting. Nobody talks about how lonely this job is. Your family watches the news, waiting to hear if the fire near your name got contained. They don't get calls. They don't get updates. They get silence, and silence is worse than bad news. You've lost people. Fire doesn't care about experience. It doesn't negotiate. It only takes. By the second day, the fire is finally contained. You didn't put it out. You never do. You just gave it nowhere left to go. You hike out with your gear on your back, exhausted, coughing, covered in ash. There's no parade, no cameras, just a truck waiting to take you to the next fire, because somewhere, there's always another one. This is the part nobody tells you when you sign up. The job doesn't end when the flames do. It lives in your body, in your knees, your lungs, your sleep. It lives in the friends you've lost and the ones you still worry about every fire season. You do it anyway. Because somewhere out there, a forest is standing that wouldn't be if you hadn't jumped. A town is safe because you got there before the fire did. Nobody will ever know your name. That's the deal you made the day you took this job. People think heroism is loud. It isn't. It's quiet, exhausted, and unseen. Carried out by people willing to fall from the sky into the one place everyone else is running from. You don't do it for the recognition. You do it because someone has to stand between the fire and everything it would take. And when the smoke finally clears, and the ridge is silent again, you're left with the only thing this job has ever really given you. The knowledge that you showed up when it mattered, even if no one was watching. Because in the end, courage was never about being seen. It was about being willing.